Bug fixes released today. Let's talk about some of them. The first one is that the overlay programs that were causing some problems with mouse and keyboard not responding are taking kind of a little bit more time to be worked on. So if you have any troubles with mouse and keyboards not working, make sure to check it out if you don't have a third-party overlay like Overwolf or something causing the problem. Okay, guys. Apparently, like Nvidia, Steam, these overlays, they will not cause any problems, but some of them might cause it. Okay, so take a look if you are having some troubles with that to disable these overlays until they fix the problem. Okay, some bugs were fixed to armor. For example, basically there was a bug that caused an armor element not to be taken into account after shells had ricocheted off this very armor element. This was actually fixed, normally affecting tanks that have large complex shaped armor elements such as the Su-100Y and SMK, so they fixed that. There were some issues with the R3 and Type 60 that they fixed on the ammunition side of things. So yeah, minor things. But then we go for the stuff that really does matter, in my opinion. The MiG-23 is the first one. Oh, that's not the correct nation. I was with a MiG-21, so yeah. The MiG-23 now has finally the fixed countermeasure, so you can choose now which type you want, and if you go to the match itself, now the actual countermeasures are actually fixed on the MiG-23, right? So it is firing above, as you see, and now below as well, right? So yeah, working perfectly, which is very, very good. Another countermeasure problem that they fixed was on the Mirages. They did have the same troubles that I was talking about. So now it should be fixed. Let's try with the test flight over here. But yeah, it should be having the chaff. Yeah, as you see, the chaff automatically gets added to the aircraft. Okay, guys, so these aircraft will have just a chaff pod that will be automatically filled, and then you can choose the other one to have the flares or chaff as well if you want to. Okay, but this is how it kind of is working right now. Very interesting. But yeah, you can even choose, as you saw right there for me, you know, if you, like, for example, if you see it right here, chaff countermeasure 48. So we will always have 48 chaff. And if you have that in mind, you can choose in here something that you can actually do. You will have those 48s, but you can choose other two pods over here of flare and chaff to actually choose. So it has basically 3 chaff and flare pods. One of them is only for chaff that doesn't appear here, and 2 of them that you can actually choose between those. Remember, the 24 one is the normal sized countermeasures, and then the 41 is basically large. So these are normal countermeasures and these are the large ones, okay? So take that into account when you are preparing your loadout for the Mirages. This is normally on the CS5 and the Mirage 5F, okay? There were some minor other bugs that I'm gonna mention every single thing, but they fixed a bunch of countermeasure pods that were in need, you know, to be fixed. The Kurnas was another one that needed, so you can see it. Oh, sorry, wrong place. Hold up. Here, it's now fixed. You can choose however you want, but very, very cool. There was the Su-25. So, of course, obviously, with the new mechanic that they added, you know, this was something that they needed to be fixed eventually, and one day after the patch it's already fixed, so that's actually pretty good. Okay, then we go for the F-20. Apparently the F-20 got a nerf on its power above a certain max, so it's not actually, I mean, it's kind of weird. Okay, so here's the thing: maximum speed has been decreased to Mach 1.95, so it's going to be a little bit slower in the max speed at 12,000 meters. According to the flight manual of the aircraft, the F404 had an adjustment of power in those altitudes and speeds. Does it matter too much? No. I mean, when do you even fly at those speeds and those altitudes anyway, especially in an F-20, right? So it's not really something that really matters too much, but it's something that, you know, F-20 pilots should know about. The rate assessment radar, they actually got fixed, so the F-15s, the A's, of course, the older F-15s, now they have a proper mode here. I already showed that yesterday, but there was a bug that basically was telling this radar that this was a TWS. And although technically works like a TWS, it's not really a TWS, right? So again, these radars, they don't have TWS, so the BAS, the F-15A, and the BAS Mashupar, for example, Mashupar actually, they don't have TWS, right? But if you lock a target, you can change the mode to PD RAM. So now it's properly fixed. It's not called TWS in some radars, it's now called PD RAM. But it is pretty much on our like TWS mode, okay? There was some other like minor things like decal changes, and basically the decals would change automatically out of nowhere for some reason. Now it's fixed, and some other, you know, bugs related to EAC and Mac OS has been fixed as well. Okay, guys. So these are the main things. Of course, when the data mines start to happen, I will be doing a video covering it. But as you see, the flares and countermeasures things, they are getting fixed by the minute. So if you notice any more bugs, obviously go and give your feedback. It really does help them to actually fix these things quickly. The Mirage and the MiG-23 one, which are the bigger ones that I think needed fixing, are now fixed. So yeah, see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye guys. See ya.